Befriending is something that we realised very early was something that was really needed. When you have the stroke, it's a unique experience, and there's not many people who can talk to you about it from a position of knowledge, and that's where befriending really comes into its own.
I am involved in befriending, and I was befriending a man in Bodmin, and he found and I found that he actually couldn't speak and say any word. We got a bit further on, right, with him with just one word, and so therefore we then started drawing, and I found that by drawing with him and for him, then the message that he actually wanted, right, was coming across, and it really surprised his wife. He thought, and she thought, that he would never ever be able to put any sort of sentence together. Going out and trying to help people, then that's given me, right, more confidence.
We do the hospital befriending service in Cornwall, and we have teams visiting various hospitals, visiting the people in hospital who have just had a stroke or are coming to terms with it. We now get in there and explain aphasia in an easy setting that they can understand. It's not so frightening, because it is very frightening to find that you can't talk properly or get the words in the right context. They can trust us. You know, we do know what we're talking about. We've been there. We have experienced it in our own way, and that experience can be worth more than 1,000 words in a book.
The hubs are groups of people with aphasia who meet to drive the project forward. At the moment we've got 2 hubs, one in the east and one in the west, and they are coordinated by a connecting group that covers the whole of the county. Both are on the hubs,
Yeah.
which is where people with aphasia groups meet, and it's about planning and directing and pushing the project forward.
Yeah. I'm the hub chairman for the west of Cornwall. They are formal meetings. I work with the staff to set my agenda and what we need to talk about. So we started what we called get-togethers, where we can explain in detail what's happening, what we're about, and showing people that they're not alone. We had a chap there who, when we got him by himself, was interested in going to a conversation group, did want to meet other people with aphasia, but his wife had always sat there and said, no, he doesn't want to do this, he doesn't want to do that. But she'd never asked him. She never thought that he had a voice.
Campaign speaking started its life in an attempt to find people across Cornwall that we weren't aware of who live with aphasia. But very quickly we realised the power that the campaign speakers have in raising awareness of aphasia across the county.
George and me have aphasia, and care homes and hospitals or anywhere, my mind is galvanised me more. Overjoyed to it's invigorating.
I feel as though that we do need, right, people to actually speak about aphasia, and for them to actually for the message to be put across to everybody, because when I first had my stroke, I didn't even know what aphasia was. I go and I speak to all different types of people, the WI, I go to care homes and speak to care workers. My confidence, right, since I've been out, well, since I've been working with Access to Life, then it has got a lot better. I wouldn't have actually been sitting here talking to you 2 years ago. I just wouldn't actually been able to do that.